Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. Today I am here with the new scenario for the Wazuh. Today I am going to show you how you can install Wazuh on your Linux operating Linux operating system, but the Ubuntu operating system, right? So let's just move towards the installation. You simply familiar with this go you have to go to the installation guide, then you have to go to the Wazuh indexer, and then the step-by-step installation of Wazuh. And the first step is we have to download some Wazuh cert tools and this configuration file, right? So we just copy and paste this command. Okay, we doesn't have the curl installed on this. Okay friends, I don't have the curl package installed. I have installed it first. So after the curl package installation, now it's working fine. Let's download the configuration file. Now we will do what we will do. We will edit this configuration file. So what we are going to name our machine. Let me check. We have name is the Ubuntu. We will name it Ubuntu. What is the IP address? Give this IP address. We have no other indexer node. We have only Wazuh manager, single Wazuh manager. We are going to install all the components on the same node. So just save this configuration, right? We have assigned and all the things. So now let's just create the certificates. The certificates has been created successfully. Now we are going to compress and remove the uncompressed file. Now let's install package dependencies. It's dependency for our okay. The error pop up because that was my user account. You always have to try to install all the packages, all the processes, or the whole installation using your root account. So I forget to explain that I am going to install Wazuh on a single node. I will install Wazuh Indexer, Wazuh Manager, Wazuh Dashboard on the single node. It is a single node installation. Not the multi-node or cluster. or the 3 node installation. If you have watched my previous videos, now we are going to add Wazuh repositories. These steps take time according to your internet speed. The faster internet you have, the speedy installation you will get. Yes. Now we are going to add this key. The key has been added successfully. Now we are going to add this repository as well. It's done. Now we have to upgrade some packages according to the requirement. Now we are going to install Wazuh Indexer. It will take a bit time because we this package has the size of 678 MB, and right now it just installed 40 MB, so I'm going to stop the video, or let's just make it continue to the video. I'm not going to stop the video. You guys can watch my installation videos on my channel. I have installed Wazuh on single node on the CentOS OS, multi-node installation, 3 node installation. I have done installation for the cluster. I have recorded multiple more videos. I have the video of custom rules implementation, SMTP configuration for the Wazuh, how you can backup and restore your Wazuh, and many other tools videos as well. In future I will record video for how you can install Wazuh on the Docker, or how you can implement and configure Docker based installation. The installation is about to complete. You guys can see it's about 90%. Now it will take a bit time for the installation. Before that, it has downloaded the package. Now it is going to install. Okay, the installation has been completed. Now we will go to this configuration file for some changes. Okay, what we are going to do, set the address of this node for the both HTTP and transport traffic. The node will bind. Okay, we will assign our node address here. What we have named, we have named this machine Ubuntu. We don't have the right, we don't have any discoveries because we are not going to install any cluster, and we will change our node name here as well. Okay, anything else? No discovery. If we are going to right, just save the configuration file, and now we are going to deploy the certificates. This is the node name, and what we are going to replace this dollar sign name with our node name. Be careful with this, guys, and note that. Okay, I think we have the error. It is telling the error that it doesn't have the directory. Let me check. Okay, guys, the error was what? Because I have created the certificates in my user that has the directory at this location, and we have created certificates with this name. So what just I have done, because I have changed the user when I tried to install, you have seen previously in this video, I simply just run this command cp for the copy, and this is the location where these certificates resides, and this is the location where I want to copy. So before this command, you can see I don't have any certificates at this root directory. When I run this command, I have available certificates here. So now if we run this command, not now not any error will pop up. Now you can see, if you create certificates using your root user, you don't have to you have to run this step, right? I hope you guys get this point, because the certificates I have created in my other user named Yasir. So when I run this command, the installer doesn't find any certificates on this location, because the certificates were at this location. So we just have copied these certificates at this location. Now everything's worked fine, right? Okay, what is next? Now just run these commands to check the indexer has been installed successfully or not. It will take a bit time to start this service. Yeah, the service has been started successfully. Let's check. Yeah, it's running. Okay, let's move to the next step. Okay, because we have the single node installation, but it will hopefully it will start the cluster, or yeah, the cluster has been started successfully, or it doesn't face any error. Okay, we have the cluster name Wazuh Green Church. Okay, now what is the next step? We are going to install Wazuh server. Let's run these commands accordingly. These packages now doesn't take any time because we have already run this command earlier, and because of the single node installation, it these command doesn't affect or make any changes. Okay, so now we are going to install Wazuh Manager. It will take a bit time because the size of this package is 172 MB. 172. The download process has been completed. Now it is installing the Wazuh Manager. told you guys, every step take a bit time to get completed. Okay, the installation process has been completed. Now we are going to start the service. The service has been started. Let's check the status. Yeah, it's running. Okay, now we are going to install Filebeat. Okay, this step also completed. Uh, Now we are going to download pre-configured Filebeat configuration file. Going to edit this configuration file according to our requirement. What we are going to do, the list of Wazuh induction node to connect to, you can use either IP address or the host name. By default the host is set to the local host. So we are going to give the IP address for our hosted machine of the Zabbix. If you have more than one Wazuh indexer, you can separate the address using commas, for example. Because we are installing a single node installation, so there is no need to specify, and we don't have other addresses to be specified. Let's just specify your single node IP address here and save this configuration by entering Control X. Then you will enter Y and thus press enter. Okay, now we are going to create Filebeat key store. It has been created successfully. Add the default username and password admin and admin to secret key store. This is the admin username and this is the admin password we are going to use to access our default GUI with this created username and password. Now we are going to download alert templates. Assigning the permissions. Okay, now install the Wazuh module for Filebeat. It has been installed successfully. Now we are going to deploy certificates. We have named our Wazuh server Wazuh-1. Right, let's okay, confirm. I have the configuration file. This configuration file also add the other user. Okay, let's we have yes. You can see here Wazuh one, Wazuh dash one, and our dashboard name is dashboard. Okay, we again okay. Now we are going to replace Wazuh dash one at the places we can see the dollar sign name, right? Okay, if you have any error you will not be able to complete these certificates step. The major and the common error is you don't have the certificates file at the location which is predefined in this script. This is the location where we have the certificates file and they are copying and deploying the certificates. Now start this Filebeat service. It is started successfully. Now let's check status. It's running. Okay, check the Filebeat output status. Every OK green shows that we have successful installation and configuration till now. Now we are going to install Wazuh dashboard. So run this command to install missing on any remaining packages for our smooth installation and configuration of Wazuh. After that we are going to add these repositories, or we can skip these all the repository steps, or we can run those commands to avoid any delays or error in our installation. This step has been completed. Let's run these commands because we are not in the situation to face any error by coming this far. Okay, now just install the Wazuh dashboard. Let's just complete this up here. It is telling that we have multiple attempts for these packages. We have the setup size for Wazuh dashboard is 179 MB. It will take about a minute to complete this download process, then it will start the installation process of Wazuh dashboard. This installation process will take a bit time to complete. Let's hope it will get completed successfully. If you guys noted something, we have the Wazuh dashboard setup is 179 MB in size. After that download process complete, the installation process require 965 MB space. That's why it always take a bit time to complete the installation process. Okay, the installation process is also completed. Now we will go to this configuration file for some configurations according to our requirement. The setting specifies the host of Wazuh dashboard server. To allow remote user to connect, set the IP address or value of IP address or DNS of the Wazuh. The value 00 will accept all available addresses of the host. Okay, the URL of Wazuh Indexer instance to use for all your queries. The Wazuh dashboard can be configured to connect to multiple Wazuh Indexer nodes in the same cluster. The addresses of the nodes can be separated by this. For example, we are going to define the IP address of our host machine of Wazuh Indexer because we have install the Wazuh Indexer on the same machine. This setting specifies the host of the Wazuh dashboard. Okay, right. Now what we are going to do, we are going to deploy the certificates for dashboard we have created earlier. And we are going to repeat this step as earlier we have seen. You have to replace this name on the four places, the mark of dollar sign node name, right? And we will run these all commands. Okay, now restart this Wazuh dashboard service and it will start in no time. Right? Okay, this is for the distributed deployments only. Edit this configuration file and replace the URL value with the IP address or the host name of the Wazuh server master node. Okay, let's just try to access our Wazuh. Let's see, we will get something. Yeah, we have successfully accessed our Wazuh dashboard and you can check the IP here. This is the IP address of my machine and we have successfully accessed the GUI in the browser outside the machine, and you will use the admin username and password we have created the moment when we install Filebeat and we have created the key store. It will take a bit time to check this Wazuh API version. And that's it. You have successfully installed Wazuh on Ubuntu. You can see the security events for your Wazuh server because we haven't installed any agent for this Wazuh server. That's why we will be able to see only the Wazuh server logs. We have the host name, we have the server name Ubuntu. You can name according to your requirement, and these are the logs and events you can see. This is how you can install a Wazuh on the Ubuntu OS. Hope you guys understood very well. The some error we have faced, I will repeat them for you. Initially, when I tried to download some packages and default configure or predefined configure YAML file config.yaml file, I don't have the package curl installed on my OS. I have installed that package. After that, everything works fine. Then I am using my sub user or the secondary user with the name of Yasir. I have created the certificates file in that user, and the directory named with Yasir have that certificate file. The simple step is to follow and install all the steps using your root ID. Then you will not face that error I have faced during the installation. If you stuck on this, you simply have to copy that certificates file to the root directory or dot forward slash directory to deploy the certificates using the predefined script on the Wazuh website. So guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Please like and subscribe my channel and share with your friends and colleagues. You can text me or email me anytime. You can find my number on my YouTube channel. Until then, stay tuned, stay blessed. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.